Hey everyone, this is David G, founder of Guru Fantasy World and contributor here at the Underdog, and this is the Pick 6. In our latest series, we're going over 6 NFL free agent signings that will be fantasy gold. In our last video, we went over number 6, which is Hunter Henry to the New England Patriots. Today, we're going over number 5, which is Phillip Rivers to the Chicago Bears. Now, we all know Rivers isn't returning to the Chargers, that much is for sure. He's been linked mostly to the Buccaneers and Colts, but fantasy players should be rooting for him to go to Chicago. Now, the move would almost definitely be a downgrade to Rivers' value himself, but his days of being a QB1 are over anyways, so we should be focused more on how the move would affect the players around him. The reason we should be rooting for him to go to Chicago is because he could free Chicago's position players from the chains that Mitchell Trubisky has shackled them with. Allen Robinson could be a top 10 receiver with Mitchell Trubisky and catch over 1,100 of his 3,100 passing yards. Imagine what he would be able to do with a quarterback like Rivers, who threw for over 4,600 passing yards last year. He could be a legitimate top 5 option. Running backs David Montgomery and Tarik Cohen would also see a major boost. Montgomery would benefit from defenses not being able to stack the box. The threat of having a legitimate passer would help open up running lanes and allow him to realize the immense potential that he was hyped for coming out of last year's draft. And the player most undoubtedly rooting for Rivers to land in Chicago has got to be Tarik Cohen. We all know how much Rivers loves to dump the ball off to running backs out of the backfield. Third down backs like Danny Woodhead and most recently Austin Eckler have absolutely thrived with Rivers under center. Cohen could easily be the next receiving back to take off alongside Rivers. Anthony Miller is another player who could also benefit. He's had short spurts during his first 2 years of production, but he hasn't been able to put anything together for a consistent stretch of time. Playing with a quarterback like Rivers could allow him to become a more consistent fantasy option and possible weekly starter. So even though the weather is definitely going to be nicer down in sunny Tampa or in the Dome in Indianapolis, we think Chicago and Rivers should give each other a long, hard look, especially if they care about fantasy players. So that's it, guys. That's number 5 on our list of top free agent signings that would be fantasy gold. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to tune into our next video to find out number 4 on our list.